Hi, Martin here. Today we're going to change out the front motor mounts on our 99 through 04 Jeep Grand Cherokee. I noticed that when I was doing a header change out, I put Doug Thurley headers in here, I noticed that these were collapsed. And what happens over time, this rubber wears out and it literally will crush that down where now the motor's setting down quite a ways, and your engine can sit there and rock around in that area. The one nice thing about this type of design compared to, let's say, something from the 70s and earlier, before there was two sandwich pieces of metal, one in the frame, one on the block, and you had a piece of rubber in between, and one side would give out, and generally it's always the driver's side because your engine torque is lifting that side of the engine all the time when you're applying the gas pedal to it, and it'll pull that rubber away from that piece of metal, and your engine will literally lift on that one side, bounce around in there. Well, these are a better design because even if the rubber does wear out, it's only going to move so far. But what happens over time is the rubber does fail and the motor will end up sitting down lower than it was designed to be. And you're also losing power. Once this has that ability to move around in there, when you step on the gas, that torque that would be applied to your rear wheels is now being lost in the movement of the motor. So it's a good idea to change these out. I'm going to start here with the left side, and go ahead and raise your vehicle up and support it securely to where at least the tires are, off the ground. And you're going to need a piece of wood to put underneath your oil pan and support the engine by raising it with a hydraulic jack, because you're going to need to lift it up just a little bit to get these out of here and support the engine while you've removed the motor mounts. And we'll do this one at a time. Alright, let's get started. Okay, I went ahead and removed the skid plate here in the front. Probably totally unnecessary. Just to make things easier for camera shots and stuff. Now, it takes a 15 millimeter on the bolts that are holding it to the engine block. And you got, one here. There's one. Most difficult one is probably that one right up there, and another one on the other side, and then the one above it right up there. And then it's a 18 millimeter for the bolt here going through the mount. I'm going to go ahead and take that nut off now. Leave the bolt in for right now, and also go ahead and break the bolts loose for all the mounts to the engine block. Okay, and this is the upper one closest to the firewall. This also, a box wrench works quite well. You could get a ratchet in here with a swivel head and extension, or a ratchet wrench will work. I've noticed on most of these, if you get them loose, they almost come out with your fingers afterwards. So, not going too bad. Alright, I've got the engine supported. I do have all four bolts removed from the motor. And then I saw it gonna happen, and sure enough, because of the header, I cannot pull this bolt out. Great, huh? Of course, if you got stock manifolds, you're not going to have any problem. What I'm going to end up having to do is either cut that bolt and get another one and replace it, and then when I do, I'll come through the bolt, take the bolt through this way by removing the oil filter. Or, what I'm probably going to try is removing these mounts. Remove the bolts for that, and now allow me to move this mount over so I can get that bolt out. Then remove the oil filter and bring the bolt in this way. when I reinstall. Man, is it always something. Okay, I got that motor mount removed. It's not hard to see. I mean, you can see how off this one is. It's just crushed down in here like this. You see this one's way over here like that. So it's definitely moved a lot, and you can see the condition of the rubber right there. Look at that. It is totally gone. So this definitely needed to be changed out. I just ran into another problem. I heard a little bit about this. One guy from YouTube posted that these cheap mounts don't fit, and I really thought this was going to. I got 3 of the 4 bolts in with not too much problem at all. I could not get the last one in, and what it is the location of where these holes are drilled. They just don't line up properly, and you can see that, you know, this piece here is not machined as nice as the original. If you look at them both, this one here's how well it's machined down, and you know, the holes are perfectly center in that mount, right? And you look at these, and you can see how it's offset. These are, there might be something to be said for a actual Mopar piece. You know it's going to fit. It just is not centered properly. I am actually going to drill this out once. I mean, it's so close to fitting, and I'm going to just take it up 1 drill size, and I think that'll be all right. Now, if you look at this other one I got, this is a totally different manufacturer. This one looks more like the original piece, you know. You see how well he machined it. The holes are perfectly centered in the mount. So I think this one's going to fit a lot better. And what I went ahead and did is just drilled the 2 top ones out, 1 size bigger, because it was so close to fitting. We'll see if that works. Okay, that worked. As far as drilling the 2 top holes out, 1 size bigger, they fit. It's kind of BS, but you know, we're into this. Now I got to just raise the engine up. As you can see how much lower the bolt is, the hole of the mount is now. We got to raise the motor up to get it to the proper location. I left these bolts in loose, and just to help line this all up when we get that bolt in. As soon as I get the bolt in, then we can go ahead and tighten those down. It's looking close. Yep. There we go. Got it in. Now we can go ahead and tighten everything down. Got everything tightened up. Got the 4 bolts on the motor tightened, and then the one going through here. Naturally, I went through this way instead of the other way, all because of the header. Okay, I'm gonna start on the other side. Okay, here I am on the right side. You can clearly see the 2 on the bottom, and then the 2 on the top. Not too hard to see, but right through there. Get some light on it. There it is. And then the other one is right there. It is. I had these 4 bolts out about a week ago to install the Doug Thurley headers, so I know I won't have any problem with those. I did not take the main bolt out that goes through the bracket and motor mount. But I'll get started on this. I got the engine supported. and we'll see how this one goes. Hopefully better. Okay, got that nut removed. I'm going to go ahead and just raise the engine up until the weight of this gets off this bolt where I can just push it right out. There it goes. Am I going to have the same freaking problem? Nope, got that one out. That was close. Get that all four. There we go. Okay, got that one out there, and as you can see, that one's in just as bad shape, if not worse, as the other one. Only messed up. Compared to that to the new one, not hard to tell. What a difference, huh? This one's a bit of a snug fit. Yeah. There we go. Okay, got that just basically taut. All four of them are in. Now I'll get the main bolt through the mount in. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to I'll have to raise the engine up a little bit. Okay, I gotta raise the motor up. Alright, there. Okay, I'm gonna take the bolt through this way only because of my header. Okay, I'm not even sure it would fit going this way with your bolt. I shortened this bolt up by about 1/2 inch. Okay, I'm close on the other side. I'm just going to go ahead and raise the motor mount, the engine up a little bit. There. Do not hit it too hard with that hammer and ruin the threads on the end. It's just a light tap, no problem. Okay, got the bolt on. Now, with all the bolts started, go ahead and tighten the ones that are to the motor. Then this one here, lower the engine down, and you're done. There it is. Other than a couple little snags like with the header situation and the bolts not going in or coming out, and then the one mount on the left side not fitting like it should. I could obviously tell that the two motor mounts weren't made by the same manufacturer. The one on the right side was a very, it's a quality piece. You could tell the machine work that was done into the cast part of it. And you could just see it was going to fit properly. And the one on the left there, other than having to drill the holes out, the two top holes out, one's drill hole size bigger. Still saved a lot of money opposed to buying an actual Mopar part. Probably at least $200. But there you have it. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. Thank you.